Hi everybody, my name is Rob Dykema. We're here at Sound Off Signal, a leading manufacturer of LED warning lights based here in Hudsonville, Michigan in the USA, where our primary focus is to protect those who serve. Let's take a look at the handheld Siren Controller from Sound Off. Sound Off's got a full line of Siren Controllers, but I want to focus on the handheld right now. This is the ETSA 385HR, the handheld. Whether you're putting a siren in the center console and self-contained, you've got the whole box, everything's right there, or if you've got the remote mount where your faceplate is in the console and your box or the guts of the actual Siren Controller are in the trunk, we have those options. But this particular controller here is designed so that if you have limited console space or you don't have a place to put a Siren control head, this accomplishes all that in a handheld version. This box right here is the guts of the Siren controller. Okay, this is where all the components and the relays and the outputs and inputs take place. So this particular unit you'd put in the trunk or in the console, wherever you have the room to install it. You can see external fusing here for in case you have any issues with the product. You can diagnose it and make your changes right here in this box. So you want to have access at this, but the point is you can put it wherever you have space to install that. Here you have your wiring harnesses. Okay, these would plug into this control box and then wire up to your inputs or outputs accordingly. And they plug into this part of the box here. This data cable, obviously you can see the connector on the end here, plugs into the control box, whether it be in the trunk or in the console or wherever you installed that. And then it also comes over here and it plugs into this little coupling, which plugs into your handheld controller. Now, this is the exciting part. This is the part that you're going to see in the cab of the vehicle. And this is where all your controls are. The nice thing about Sound Off is it's full feature. You don't give up any of your features, functions, or benefits just because you want to have a handheld controller. You can see there it fits nicely in your hand, very ergonomic, very easy to handle. But you see all the buttons, the layout's very easy, very clean, easily recognizable, and they're laid out in such a way where your hands can find these buttons whether you need to look at them or if you're distracted or want to focus on the road, you can find these buttons without looking down at the controller. The 385HR does have a PA. You can see the microphone built in right here. You've got the button on the side to control the PA. Not all handheld controllers offer that feature. You've got slide switch. We refer to it as a slide switch because you've got position 1, 2, and 3. And progressive, so that if you want just the front of your vehicle to come on with slide switch or push button 1, you can do that. If you want the rear of the vehicle and the front of the vehicle to come on in slide or push button 2, you can do that. And normally the third button would be full on code 3. If you want to run, you have all your lights, all your sirens, you go right to this button. It's placed right in the top corner, so it's easy to find with your fingertip. And that's how you turn on that. Now down here, you can see, if you get a close-up of this controller here, you've got arrow function and you also have a left alley, right alley function that you can see right on your handheld controller here. These 6 buttons can be programmed to do whatever you want, whether that be arrow, alleys, accessory lighting. You can program your gun lock to these buttons here as a momentary switch. And then down on the bottom, you've got your horn, air horn, and you've got your manual siren button as well. So as you can see, you've got all the functions that a normal in-dash or console mount siren would have, except it's in the palm of your hand. The back of this controller has a magnet built into it. So the holster that you mount on the dash secures nicely with the handheld controller. You don't have to worry about this falling out when you go down bumpy roads or if you do have to do some maneuvers in your vehicle. It pulls out quite easily, but yet it locks in nicely. Best of both worlds. So, as you can see here, you've got your expandable cord, so you can mount this to the dash of the vehicle or the console, and you still have access to pull this over to use the PA or push the buttons or control the vehicles. All your lighting can be programmed to these buttons here. You can also program each of these individual buttons to the slide switch 1, 2, or 3, depending on how you want this controller to operate. The Siren comes with a 3-year warranty. It is manufactured in the US. It's a very good product from Sound Off Signal. Thanks for watching.